Oh, Jess, are you going to take the air cab and then tell us all about the town? I forgot you weren't a robot. I don't know why I was so weirded out that you were a person. Hello? Hello? Who's his face? Shall I play the part of the queen? Do you want to practice? I got this, buddy. I'm a woman of many talents. Maybe you should learn yours better, sir. Oh my god. Why did Square Enix keep putting everyone in this goddamn outfit? What do you got for me, buddy? Am I a rabbit? Alright, let me at that parade one more time. I think I'll fit in pretty good. You should come! This guy wrote it and he's a weirdo! Hello, ladies. I would, but we've got a show to put on. Where else? Where are these people? Am I allowed to get on my chocobo while I'm doing this? Or are they all up here? You there, lad. You look bored. But I got a thing for you. You should see it again, because Otis wrote it this time. It's weird. That's what I fucking thought. Old soul, that guy. All he does is watch the air cab. Let him die! Poor boy's bored. Hello, you lads. Wow, don't you watch a real knight in action? There's a play! Okay, but do you want to watch a play that's not about something scary? Did you call me mister? Oh my god, yes! Oh my god, yes! This is not what the thing was before, but... Have at you, Lindblom scum! I wanted there, and I know they can do it because they've given us music games before, I wanted there to be a QuickTime event in the cutscene where we have to impress the kids with our dueling. Oh, but it's not meant to be people watching because they don't have the energy to materialize people. Wait! Isn't that her parents? Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, wait a minute. Oh my god! Oh no!
Is something wrong?
No, nothing. Don't tell Kryle. Hold on. I mean, do tell Kryle. Hey, Kryle, I saw your parents over there.
What?
Don't look now, okay? But, like, your parents are right over there.
Do we know each other from somewhere?
What?
Come on, dear.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I must be going.
Wait,
Wait.
please.
You're new here, I gather. It may seem strange at first, but give it time. You'll grow accustomed to it soon enough.
Wait, that's not... Mom!
No, I'm not. Rather, I'm, Oh, what can I say? Of course. This earring. Do you recognize it?
Impossible.
My name is Kryle. When I was a baby, I was taken from this world to another, where I grew up without knowledge of my past. I know not how much time has passed for you, and, things may not be as you expect them to be, but I'm here now. I found my way back.
I'm not dead, I promise.
This earring, it contained a code with which I was able to reopen the gate. And I did, and I'm here. And...
A baby.
Could it be as she claims?
I mean...
She's not lying. I can tell. There is no mistaking the earring.
Baby! Oh no!
How you've grown, my darling daughter.
Yeah.
it has been 20 years.
She's like, oh good, only 20. Wow, amazing. It's been like 500 probably. Oh my god.
Yes, names. I'm Robor, and this is Alila, your mother.
Wow, don't be so dorky,
Doubtless
Dad.
We have a mountain of questions for each other, but perhaps we can take this somewhere quieter?
I was gonna say, weren't they going somewhere? But then I remembered, they cannot possibly have plans. They are dead. fuck all goes on here.
The Heat Wells, for instance. There's a spot there where we can relax and chat.
I'm sorry, the heat wells? That sounds awful right now in this instant, but... My fucking god. I wonder if I had gone in ahead of the NPCs. If I would have been able to see them in the stands, if I had just been like, do 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 do.
You know, I think I might have an idea.
What are you gonna do, Raha? Where are you going? Where are you going?
Raha?
What are you doing? Oh my god. What are you doing? Wait, get me one.
What is he doing?
My thoughts exactly, girl. Can I also do that? Give me one.
You needn't force yourself.
It doesn't taste of anything to the living, surely.
Yeah. It doesn't need to.
No, it's delicious. I mean it. I've never tasted anything so good.
It really does taste so much better when we're all together.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, now give me the other half of your ice cream, Raha. Come over here.
I'm suddenly craving dessert. How about you?
Oh, I couldn't possibly finish all of it. So I should just eat the other half of Raha's. Please. Raha, hand over. Chop chop. Put sweet. Give me your ice cream. Did you marry me? Did you marry me or didn't you?
Seeking to frustrate their plans, we defected from the Order. And as their agents closed in on us, we seized control of the prototype gate and activated it.
Oh my god. So Kryle's not even from the lightning-infested world. She's from a different one. She's not even from Spheen's world. That's crazy.
What followed you already know. We sent our daughter and the key through the portal, entrusting them.
But now
to
we
the men
know
we
a
encountered.
number. Well, okay, we know that, I mean, admittedly, we know the shard she's from is 100% Gonzo, because it was the Calamity of Ice.
You were born with an unusual gift, you see. Upon learning of it, preservation sought to subject you to experiments.
She was a wool of a different shard. That's why she has
An
it.
unusual gift. The echo, I dare say.
Because there were wools on every shard.
Our people, the Milala, are there any ways I might learn more about them?
There are, such as visiting the cavern inside the volcano. Our ancient homeland has been recreated there.
I'm sorry, what? Why? It's not even
While
a
it's
part of the
intended
same
to serve
shard.
as an entertaining diversion, it ought to teach you a thing or two about our history and traditions.
What the fuck?
May we go there? Selfish though it may be, I should love to learn of my ancestors.
Fucking double
Of
alien
them.
child.
And of the legacy my parents entrusted to me.
And what a clever way to teach us about two different shards in one go.
Sure, by all means. As it happens, it's on the way to our destination.
Thank you, Mom. Oops. You're so cute. Oh my god. You're a giant dork, huh? This man's a giant fucking dork, huh? You have it rough. But that's okay. I think Krell does too. I think the apple does not fall far from the tree in terms of mother-daughter, at least.
Farewell, Mother. Farewell, Father.
Farewell.
Okay. Okay. Cried a little bit in the club about Prowl saying goodbye to her parents. Fuck. Oh, goodness gracious. She's not even an alien. That's cute that, like, she's not from another shard. And that even though none of the other Milalas got to go home, she did. That's kind of funny. I don't know why I haven't been here. Well, planet. This planet's on the floor. Why is this planet so fucked up? Why are there planets? Oofa doofa. Goodness gracious. For the record. Because this is, if nothing else, this is a record. So for the record, thing that... Why does everything go everywhere? Where am I going? Hold on. But the thing that really got me was like, when her parents were like, we don't deserve to be happy to see you again because, like, we put you through so much hardship by not being there for you. And then, like, I don't know. I don't get the vibe that Kryl was ever that beat up about not knowing her parents. So it was kind of, I don't know. I don't know why that made me cry in particular, but... Oh, there's supposed to be animals here. But, I don't know. It's just nice to think about the idea that Kryl led such a, like, exciting and fulfilling life, and she's only 20 and, like, just a little bit following in her parents' footsteps without knowing, and, like, she talks about Galuf with such, like, warmth already, so it's kind of like... I don't know how to put it. But it, like, her parents were right to, like, worry about that kind of thing, right? Because who knows who she was giving it to? Who knows who they were giving her to? But, like, it turned out that, like, it suited who she could have been and who she ended up being, I feel like. You know? I don't know. Anyway, I love Kryl. I fucking love Kryl. She's my brother's best friend. And also a little bit because we're because I have Nansei being Kryl's best friend. Like, I'm not playing as Nansei, but in my canon, where he's here also, like Ciri and Nansei are doing this part together. So it's like when she says I have the best companions, and she looks at me and Raha, she's actually looking at like Nansei and Raha and thinking of whoever else is around. So that's also fun. Being invested in NPC makes this story so good. I wasn't expecting that to get to me, though. You know me, I'm a found family kind of girl. I feel like family stuff doesn't usually get to me. Because what's his name? Luke's dad? Fuck, I don't remember his name. He's just dad. His dying, like, didn't make me cry or anything. Though maybe a little bit Harshafon's dad did. Which is a similar, not to suddenly think about Harshafont, a blast from the past on that one, but like, I almost feel like it's similar. This instance, right? Because Harshafon's dad is like, technically I made his life harder because he's the child of an affair. So his life is like needlessly difficult because of his father, like because of his father's selfish actions. And Harshafon's case too, like, I don't know. He found himself a really fulfilling life and really fun friends. Like me! My gay best friend Harshafon. Then Kryl's parents didn't do a massive fuck up, but they also had that fear, right? Of like messing up their kid's life, but it was okay. So now I'm more than a little bit crying in the club. Oh, there's still water. Don't do that. I'm just so glad she gets to have parents. Oh my god. A date? Are you gonna tell her you want to marry me? Is he gonna... Are you trying to take me... Are you trying to tell your mom we're dated? I'm married, you know that? I forgot to talk to my friends. Wait, hold on. Hey, Raha. You're okay with this, right? Okay. Mwah. You know, it's probably Nonce going with them and not me. Okay, anyway. Wow! Oh, okay. Fascinating. Oh, I see. Wow, we made jokes about computer like stuff, like the Raid series being a graphics card and stuff, but like they weren't kidding around. We're really just fighting a computer. Oh, he doesn't spin, does he?
Yeah, it was just
This looks... Oh no! Why though? Oh, it goes in order, huh? Okay, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. I figured it out. I don't have moves for that. Ah! Oh fuck. That's me. Oh, goodbye, Aranda.
Okay, regrettably, I ate shit. Everything's fine. Okay. Yo. I mean, I home ganged it. I won't survive these autos, though. I don't have anything. Oh. Oh, fuck. I don't have anything for this. I don't have anything for this. Oh my god! Yeah, I don't have anything. Oh my fuck! Ah! Alright. I don't actually, I've already lost count, but I was gonna say 5th time's the charm. I didn't hit.
You are my people, and I will protect you.
Oh. Whoa. Whoa. This escalated quickly.
The painful memories of war I lay to rest.
Oh, I see.
Guards! Obstructions to the plan will be summarily removed.
Wait! I still haven't said.
Begone from my presence.
Okay, this one wasn't me, okay, Raha? I didn't kick you out this time. I just wrote a fic saying I wouldn't do that shit anymore. God damn it. Bitch, bring my husband back. Also, why am I not...
To eliminate his battle data,
Oh.
you pose the single greatest threat.
And you didn't get rid of me? Question mark?
As such, you will be erased, here and now.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Obstructions to the plan will be summarily removed.
Oh yeah, get some kids in here. Huh? I seem to have put my mark on it. Okay. Alrighty. I gotta kill a bitch. What's the better word for required? Instrumental. You're instrumental to today's success. Yeah. Oh, technically, you could go tank. Wow.
right? Where are you? I haven't found any more, but I'm just thinking because when I fought Zoralja, we brought a light party of Canadians with us, and it was the tanks and the healers were all Canadian, or all the people from the Canadian. I guess only 2 of them were Canadians. But our pugs were all the DPS, and they spent like half that fight on the floor, all 4 of them. It was crazy.
Okay. Oh shit! It's gonna do coronation again? Oh my god, wait a minute. Okay. Oh, we held it in place. I get it now. Wait a minute, that's rad. It took me a second because I was like, but this guy standing next to me is totally gonna eat shit. He did not eat shit. What? No! He's 7 all over again. Oh god!
Oh boy.
Oh no! Oops, I wasn't even. Oh god! Oh jeez, she ate me! Oh shit, Jesus Christ! She said, fuck your tank privilege. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. Shit. I knew what to do, but I couldn't figure out. No, I knew what to do. I did. I swear. Thanks, Arana.
Do not be afraid.
I'm sorry, I can't save you. This is so scary. I did it! That's the clear, folks! Do not be fooled. I'm recording this a great deal after the fact. I was on a call with some folks while I cleared the expansion, so I super duper did not do any sort of real commentary. I didn't do a whole lot of real commentary in the moment, and honestly I did not feel very compelled to do real commentary. Okay, let me start. Let's do a little breakdown. I've got like 20 whole minutes left on this video before YouTube won't take, before my video editing thing won't take it. So let's break this down a little bit. I had a great time, and I'm not going to lie to you folks. I think making this highlight reel actually is a game changer for me personally as a gamer. Speaking out loud helps a lot. I had a lot of fun I guess you would call it making yourself. I had a lot of fun making myself think really actively about what was happening in the story. and analyzing it in the moment and reacting to it in the moment. And I didn't know Valigamanda had a voice actor. Huh? Anyway. I will note that it made me very forgiving also. Because what I was doing was seeing what the story was trying to tell me. And so I was very forgiving about the way in which it was told. Which is, now that I've got some space between me and my time with the story, I must admit, I don't think it was told very well. I don't know. I don't know how they should have done Zoralja if they think they put any hint of what his problem was in the first half of the game. I don't really think it stuck very well. He really doesn't make any sense. Just at the very end, he has emotions and no one had any idea what they might have been. Like, no reference to having expectations on this man other than he's going to give people land. But that didn't feel like what they gave us of Zoralja. Apparently my biggest beef is with Zoralja because I can fix him. But in Zoralja's case, at the very least, like if in the end his big problem was that he had felt a lot of pressure to live up to his father's legacy, that's not what I saw. What I saw was that he had like colonial ambition, imperial ambition, but it didn't strike me as something that he felt hoisted on himself. There's a lot of things. There was also a lot of I saw a take on Twitter that just noticed that, like, not that the story beats were bad, but that they were placed very strangely, right? So one of their examples was that Wooklamat tells you that she's insecure, like she tells you about her insecurity and her worries right before she gets kidnapped, which, like, it might have been a more powerful like conversation if we had had to actively rescue her from a real situation first, rather than get her off a boat because she gets seasick really easily, like whatever. Right, but if we had to rescue her and she's like trying to be tough when she literally got kidnapped, that would have been like a huge moment, right? And so it's like little mishaps. It didn't ruin the story, certainly, and you were still going to get that same sort of emotional bonding conversation regardless, but like it might have come across even more better if they had done it just a little different. And I think Zoralja needed just a little something to make him feel really, because I spent most of the game being like, literally, what is your problem? And having no idea what it could possibly be. Right? So like, I feel like the timing of information given to us was occasionally kind of mismatched. I think also the delivery of the information was a little silly. There's just a lot of cutscenes that feel heavy, I guess. Heavy is not really the word I want, but like heavy-handed in it. I was looking for, there's a bit of this after the post-credit scene that I actually didn't really get to watch because I was talking to Arya. But I was looking for that, and I ended up rewatching the scene where Wook and Kona, Wook and Erenville come into the player's room and they have a conversation about what happens after or whatever. And that's like the worst cutscene I've ever seen in my life. Holy moly, I couldn't stand listening to the delivery on that guy because it's so weirdly kitschy, I guess. Like, especially like from the first line, like Wook comes in and sorry we haven't visited you yet, it's fine. And then she's like, woof, we've been busy. And I'm like, oh God, shut up. And there's just like a lot of lines that are like, this is so outwardly exposition-y that it was really difficult to deal with. And that I feel like I was much more forgiving of that exposition in the first half because like what we were doing lended itself to exhibition. Not exhibition, obviously. Talking a lot about it. Right, you show up to a place and what Galul Jaja wanted was for us to learn history. And so of course there was a lot of exposition about history everywhere we went because that was what the electors were told to give us. And so that was fine. But then it kept happening. And Wook happened to be the biggest perpetrator of it. Like, she kept giving these big speeches about how the Pilu Pilu love their drinks or whatever, and that just got annoying. It just felt like her only knowing that about the Vanu. it made it like, she came away from her experience with the Pilu Pilu only remembering that they have a lot of beverages, and that's the only thing she talks about them. And it's like day one Wook only knowing the one thing about the birds when she showed up. Did she learn anything? I don't know. But that's just bad writing. That's just poor writing. It's just not nuanced writing in big speechy scenes, which is whatever. So, right, so it's like, up to a certain point, the story beats are there, and me prepping my mind to enjoy it and talking out what was happening made it very enjoyable and made it really easy in the moment to forgive those storytelling mishaps. And so I did have a very good time with it. My good time started to take a small dive as soon as we went into the Thunderdome, though. I should special mention, Shalani was filler, and it was the best thing I have ever experienced. Shalani, perfection, no notes. I love everything about Shalani. That was the best part of this expansion. Which feels a little bit like Stormblood, doesn't it? Because the filler in Stormblood was also the best part of Stormblood. When we go to Mongolia and do the Nadam on the Azim Steppe. That was also the best part of Stormblood. Base Stormblood, I should say. Because the Tsukiyomi bit is also incredibly good. But like base expansion, Stormblood, the best part is smack dab in the middle when we have a filler episode adventure in the Azim Steppe. And here, the best part of the expansion was when we had a filler episode in the Wild Wild West of Shalani. That part ruled. Erenville's just like, oh, Jesus, why are we doing this? And like, Estinian's there for no reason. That's awesome. And everyone has guns. That's hilarious. And the train guys are there. Love them. Speaking of, love this little idiot. Great. No notes. All about him. And then we get on the train, and the train part rules. And then we get in the Thunderdome. And suddenly I'm playing a different game. Did you also feel that? Did you feel that? Like, they were so unrelated. And like, set pieces were there that were supposed to be familiar, but they had been 30 years removed, and so I didn't. And like, half the people we talked to was actually from Alexandria, so I didn't know them either, and they don't know us, and they don't know where they are. And Speen was just sort of weird. And so I was definitely trying to figure out what was going on. And that was compelling in a way because I was so confused, but I was mostly confused because it was just a whole different game. So completely unrelated to the first chunk of it. Right? Like, the only relation we have from one part of the game to the next is that Zoralja is there. But Zoralja doesn't really tie anything together because we never knew what his deal was in the first place. He could have been a child who had gone missing eons ago, only to reappear in the Thunderdome, and the story would not have changed even a little bit. And that doesn't feel great. Right? Like, it was a little too removed from everything. And so everything that should have been really emotional ended up falling a little flat just because there wasn't any past anything to pull from. I know I talked about this extensively already, but like we go to Living Memory and we see all these, I don't know, computer generated pieces of memory that can walk around, and like that's not it. It was certainly eerie to erase them, but that's not as compelling as if literally anything else happened. And Sphene was also a little bit weird and out of nowhere. I guess if I were to say a good narrative thing about Sphene, maybe her purpose was to be anti-AI, you know, because she is basically an AI program hoisted, or right, like an AI computer who got shoved in with some nice girl's memory and then just existed too long that it couldn't fit within the confines of that memory anymore. And then wanted to kill everybody. And I mean, at this point, generative AI does kind of want to kill everybody. So if that's what they were going for, I guess they didn't really do it, but I did eventually get there in the end if that was the purpose. I don't know. So it was definitely very fun. I was definitely engaged the whole time thanks to this very fun. I hope that monologue I just did for God knows how long was cohesive and coherent. Right, I think it was very clear that the person in charge of the writing department had good ideas, and that the writers in the writing department were not up to the task given to them. I think the scope of this story was a little bit beyond what the writers were capable of at this time. Like, maybe they'll get better, because that's, you know, you got a right to get better. And so hopefully these young people who wrote this story will get better as time goes on. But this was definitely like, whatever was trying to happen here was definitely beyond the ken of the people at the keyboards, is how I feel ultimately. So the story is a good idea, and it was executed. That's the takeaway. I think it was a good story. I think it was executed kind of poorly. Which, I mean, if you're gonna let your new writers cut their teeth on a main story, then the first one in the next 10 years of storytelling is the place to do it, you know? This is where they're allowed to still be cutting their teeth, and in a couple expansions I will expect better of them. But for now, I will take the set pieces given to me and appreciate them, though I do wish that we got better references to FF9. Oh my god. There's so much missed opportunity for 9 also. That's also a shame. I feel like that also, like, the closer we got to the end, the more I was like, oh, we're not getting anything, huh? We're just getting this one song and the name of a city. The boss doesn't even have, it's not even related. I don't know. I'm kind of tired of dealing with things that are actually computer programs a little bit. Do you feel me? Not that the Edge of the Universe was a computer program, but that felt very similar. Like, here, look at a vision of what happened and you weren't around for it. It's kind of like, we've done that 4 times now. Do you know what I was thinking about the other day? I wonder how much time I have left on the credits. I think we're getting really close to the end of the credits. I was thinking about the other day about how the second part of this expansion story, like this bit with Sphene, feels a lot like the patch cycle of Endwalker, in that it sort of comes out of nowhere and doesn't have enough time to do anything compelling, and then sort of is blown away in the wind when you're done with it. Like, it's such a similar vibe, right? Like, now suddenly we are somewhere new and different, and we're going to have a really, really short story that's weirdly complex. But not compelling because it's too short and there's no one I care about in it. Does that make sense? I was also thinking, weirdly, that I did actually like Golbez's whole deal in the end of him, like, taking on the mantle of his best friend's name because he thought his best friend deserved the notoriety or whatever, and then going insane with it. I thought that was actually really cool. Sphene just being AI slapped on to a computer that wanted to be meaner than it was supposed to be is not as cool as whatever the hell Gomez had going on. As much as I absolutely despise the Dawntrail patch story. At least Gomez ended up being cool in the end. Sphene only got worse. Like, she got kind of interesting, and then eventually, when she was like, I'm going to erase my consciousness, I'm like, oh, I don't care anymore. I think that's when I stopped caring. When I think what I wanted out of Sphene, actually, was I wanted there to be Sphene and Zoralja's lackey who died for no reason. Like, what? I wanted there to be something bigger behind them. Because this is a Final Fantasy, and there's always something bigger. And the only thing behind anything was a computer program that had existed for too long. Right? Like, this ties back into, I think, the main bad guy of this expansion is actually AI, right? Like, because there's usually, especially in Final Fantasies, there's usually like a concept that is the final boss. And there wasn't anything behind Sphene. There wasn't one bigger evil behind Sphene. It was just the AI running Sphene. So I guess the greater evil of Dawntrail is AI. Because that's the only, like, that's the only concept left behind the curtain of the story. Which is not very fun. Oh my god, they're eating tacos. I haven't seen this. I have no idea what this is. Oh, this is when they were kids. Wait. Oh, this is a family photo because Namika's there also. And Zoralja and their dad are fighting. That's the funniest shit. Oh, both their dads are alive. That's cute. I do like this family business. You know what's interesting? I feel like there's a lot of found family in 14. Or maybe I'm projecting because I've adopted Alphino and Alize. But this one was very much more explicitly about actual family. Which, maybe that's why I care less. That's definitely not a thing I generally care about. And so I appreciated the fact that these kids were adopted. Like, that was really cute. And it would have been fun if Zoralja wasn't, oh, and now it's now. That's cute too. It would have been fun if they did get along with Zoralja and then he noticed that he was supposed to be more important than them and grew apart from them. I don't know. I guess they didn't have to have a happy family past, but like, I would have liked to know anything about their past. I don't know. But yeah, there was less found family in this one and a lot of real family. Like, a lot. Like, a lot of real family. What else? But yeah, I mean, so overall positive if I try not to think about the story of the last part. Generally had a very good time with it. I will admit that my second playthrough right now on Bamba is really boring. I'm definitely feeling the lack of killing, as Thayet pointed out to me. There's definitely no killing in this experience. You don't kill a thing. I just did, with Bamba, just yesterday, we did, we're in Mamook. We just found out about blessed siblings and stuff like that, and we leave Mamook and we go to a temple, and then we listen to the cooler Jaja talk, and then we come back to the city. And then we leave the city again and we talk to some more people, and then we come back to the city. And then, admittedly, we get to beat up Wolf's dad. But, like, we keep leaving the city and coming back and have done nothing. We picked up some rocks, and then we came back. and then we're gonna go outside and we're gonna cut a tree, and then we're gonna come back, and then we're gonna do nothing ever. And so I'm feeling the lack of doing anything really strongly. Like, even before Thea and I had the conversation about how she felt about the expansion, like, even before then, I was like bored. There were bits I like, and Bomba looks very good in these bits that I like, but there's definitely, like, it's not as good the second time around. I'm also not getting to do commentary the second time around. We have a joke that Aaronville's our dad, and that's about all we have going for it. And that's all about all my second playthrough has going for it, quite frankly. So, I'm trying not to be too hard on it. It's the start of the story. I do think there's a lot left unanswered, and the letter live was today, so it does sound like they're going to answer a lot of the things that are bothering me, because, like, when did Zoralja have a child? When did that happen? Oh shoot, it's been 20 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up. Anyway, I'm looking forward to finding out how and why Zoralja had a child, and I'm looking forward to the 24-man, and I'm looking forward to playing this game with my friends. And yeah, I'm looking forward to making more highlight reels. I hope this was enjoyable. I hope this was felt worth watching, because it did certainly felt worth making. I had a great time making it. So maybe I will make it again. Maybe I will make some more. Otherwise, I will see you all in the next one. Thank you very much for joining me. I love you all. Bye-bye!
PlayStation